Congratulations to Dick and Ellen and everyone at Stuck Enterprises on 40 years in business. I remember, I think when I first met Dick and Ellen was in the early 90s when I worked at the radio station and sold advertising to Jacobs Petroleum. It was about that time that Steve came back to the company too, I think, and I remember teasing him about becoming a closet country fan as he had to listen to country radio to get hear his ads. But then I started Direct Results, and our relationship continued. Jacobs Petroleum and the various enterprises from the Stucks continue to be my customers, and I really saw what hardworking, dedicated, and impressive people you are. I saw you go through some bad times, the fires and truck accidents, and you come through them. You persisted. You grew the company, and you meet the needs of more and more employees and more customers in the communities that you serve. Look what you did for Garrett County Regional Medical Center. And you do that everywhere you are, here, there, everywhere. That's meaningful. I love your outstanding vendor awards. That's just classy to thank the people that serve you. So I just want to take this opportunity to say that not only have you guys been good customers of mine, but you're also friends. And maybe most meaningful, you're my mentors. You've helped me grow my business too. And that means a lot. So I congratulate you on 40 years, and I look forward to many more, and more maple syrup as time goes by.
Ellen and Dick, congratulations from Alan, James, Richard, and everyone at Gutman Energy on your 40 years in business in this crazy industry. Our families have known each other for many years and even have found time to play tennis together. You've built a wonderful business which has a great future. I'm sure that Steve and his team will continue your success for many, many years. Best wishes for good health and continued success.
So hello, Dad and Mom Stuck. I'm Gordon Gee, and I love your family. As a matter of fact, I've spent a lot of time with your family. Now, I know you're celebrating your 40th year in business. I don't know what business you're in, but I'm certain it's very successful, and we hope that it's so successful that you're going to send lots of money to West Virginia University. We need it more than Ohio State. And of course, I had to put up with your daughter for all those years, but it was a joy. It was a pain in the neck sometimes, but it was a joy. But the most important thing is this is a great season of the year and a wonderful way to celebrate by being able to tell you that I'm proud of you, I'm proud of your family, I'm proud of what you've done at Garrett Memorial. You know, of course, that is now part of the West Virginia University medicine system, and we are very grateful for that relationship. So on this very special day and this wonderful season of the year, I send you my love and best wishes.
Hi, Dick and Ellen. On behalf of Deb, Carissa, and Holly, I would like to congratulate you on 40 years of being in business. What a great accomplishment, not only here in Garrett County, but also in Western Pennsylvania and Waynesburg. It's truly amazing what all you guys have done. I'm actually on my way right now to Pittsburgh, and I'm going to be hosting, along with Al Newpaver, 5 couples who purchased from the WGW, which none of that would be possible without your guys' referrals of the Newpavers to me several years ago. And also, I'd like to thank you so much for being a major sponsor of our golf event and what it's done to help the kids in Garrett County. I'd also like to mention the great things you've done through the hospital and all the other things you do throughout Garrett County that just wouldn't be possible if you didn't care and love the place as much as you do. So, have a great night. Stay in business for another 25 or 30 years and pass the torch on to Steve a little bit more as you go. And have fun and hope to see you soon. We love you guys. Bye.
My name's Bill Howard. I'm congratulating 40 years of your hard work and effort that you have put in Waynesburg. You're good, honest, hardworking people, and I wish you the best.
Hey, Dick and Ellen, it's Ryan. I just want to take a minute and congratulate you guys on being in business for 40 years. I appreciate the opportunity you guys gave me 10 years ago to join the Jacobs Petroleum team. You guys have treated me like family ever since, and I consider joining Jacobs Petroleum as the best business decision I've personally ever made. Wishing you guys much success in the future, and I'm looking forward to spending many more years as part of the Jacobs Petroleum team.
Mr. and Mrs. Stuck, on behalf of Tri-State Capital Bank, congratulations on 40 years in business. It's a great accomplishment. We really feel fortunate to have you guys as clients. And for myself, I've really enjoyed working with the two of you over the past years, and with Steve and with Mike, and even with Randy.
Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Stuck. What an accomplishment.
Hi, my name is Matt Raymond. I am from Prinzo & Associates, the accounting firm the Stucks have used all 40 years that they've been in business. It's a privilege for us to be able to say that, and we really congratulate Dick and Ellen on 40 great years, and it's something you can always count on with Dick and Ellen, is they always put people first and business second, and that's something that is a rare quality in people, and it's very admirable, and something that I've learned a lot from in the several years I've been working with them. So congratulations again, and you guys have a lot to be proud of.
Okay. Hi, Dick and Ellen. Debbie Gideon,
and Andrew Corfont,
popping in from Community Bank to congratulate you on your 40 years of success at Jacobs Petroleum. It's been wonderful working with you over the last several years, and I wish you continued success into the future.
It's funny because we've been dealing with you for a number of years, from the days when your office was down at the plant on South Washington Street to the time when you moved up to almost the top of Washington Street, and now to your new location. It's been wonderful dealing with you, and the countless hours we sat down and talked and just got to know each other.
I've enjoyed working with you and having you become my friend. And we may not agree on our Big Ten teams.
We are.
But we do agree. Let's go Mountaineers.
Hi, I'm Joe Obrochta, bringing you greetings and salutations from Cincinnati. Congratulations, Dick and Ellen, on your 40th anniversary at Jacobs Petroleum. Congratulations to Steve and all the crew at Jacobs. I know there's a great team effort to hit this mark, and great coaches have been calling the plays. As a commercial banker, I've worked with many businesses throughout my career. I've seen over and over firsthand that being a business owner is difficult work. It requires selfless dedication to customers and employees, a strong vision, and a commitment to service both inside and outside of the business. Dick and Ellen, I'm here to tell you I haven't seen anyone personify these traits more than you. And today we celebrate the proof. It's amazing. 40 years is quite a milestone. I had the pleasure, no privilege, of working with Dick and Ellen as their commercial banker when I was early in my career. I learned from them and saw how they conducted their business with fairness, commitment, concern. I quickly grew to appreciate not only your hard work, Dick and Ellen, but how, as a business owner, you could still have time to be loving parents, grandparents, great citizens, and most importantly to me, friends. Although my career has carried me far from Waynesburg, honestly, not a day goes by when I don't think about the business. Or better yet, of the good times, OSU football, road trips, Mountaineer tailgating, and oh yes, those Jimmy Buffett concerts. So many stories we tell and retell over and over. I think I'll save us all the embarrassment of repeating any, but let's just say Dick does look good in a grass skirt. Cheers to your success, Dick and Ellen. Best wishes for your future, full of health, happiness, and peace. May God's blessings continue for you and all the folks at Jacobs. And yes, fins up.
My name is Kirk King, and I am a childhood friend of Steve and Tracy. We grew up together. We were next door neighbors, and I wanted to congratulate Mr. and Mrs. Stuck on 40 years in business. You both know that I have the utmost respect for you. You've run your businesses with integrity and respect for your clientele. And just tell you a quick story about growing up in that neighborhood. Mr. and Mrs. Stuck were always very welcoming to my brother Tim and I. We played basketball in their driveway all hours of the day and night constantly. They never complained about that. Always took care of us, took care of the other kids in the neighborhood, and I just want to thank you for that. Also, once again, just want to wish you the very best health and happiness, and congratulations on 40 years in business.
Hello, Dick and Ellen and Steve. This is Tim. Of course, you can see that. Just wanted to tell people a little bit about our history together and knowing you. First met Dick and Ellen when I was a young kid, 8, 9 years old, can't remember back that far, but met them. I signed up for baseball, and fortunately I was able to end up on Dick's team, Bell's Wholesale. So that's where I met Steve. He also played. He was a young kid, and we played baseball together. So that's how I met the Stuck family, and grew a good relationship with them through baseball. And then unfortunately I had to move away. The family moved, and then a few years later I applied for a job at Jacobs Petroleum. Well, first I didn't know that Dick and Ellen owned the place and the company, and so Roger, I remember him, he came back down and he said, the owners want to speak to you. And I was like, wow, didn't know them very long. So I came upstairs, and Ellen sat down and said, Tim, I said, yeah. And she goes, do you remember playing baseball? I said, yeah. She said, you remember your coach? And I really didn't recognize Dick because I was young, and it was a few years later. So so then we figured out that, that was Dick, my head coach. So then I remembered him then. But that's how I got to meet him. And then I got hired that day, December 24th, 1993, the day before Christmas. So I had to actually the next day off because it was Christmas, so I started again on Monday. But no, I put many years in with them, and they've been great people, successful company, family owned. That's hard to do over many of years, to hold things together. And between Dick and Ellen and the family they have, Steve and Tracy, they've done really, really well with their business. And they've always treated people like family. I mean, they've helped me through some hard times, and I've seen them help many other people through hard times. Not very good at speeches, but they are great people, and I am fortunate enough to work for this business as long as I have. I just want to congratulate you guys at 40 years of business. Thank you.
Hello everyone, and Merry Christmas to you all. I would like to take this opportunity to wish Dick and Ellen Stuck a very heartfelt congratulations on being in business for 40 years and being very successful in taking a small family-owned business and growing it into a strong, vibrant business. I've been with the company for approximately 10 years, serving as the managing director of the board and as a consultant. I am their first consultant they've ever hired, and because of that, probably will be the last consultant they ever hire. How have they been so successful in their business? Well, the answer is one word. They've been successful because of commitment. Their commitment to their team, to their employees, their commitment to their customers, their commitment to their vendors, and most importantly, their commitment to do the right thing no matter what. That right thing is known as business ethics, and they certainly are a standard for quality business ethics, and I think that has rewarded them in many ways. You have to understand that when 40 years ago they bought Jacobs Petroleum, it was only doing thousands of gallons a year in sales. This year we'll do over 60 million gallons in sales. When they bought Jacobs Petroleum, there was no retail business affiliated with it. They now have built a very strong, vibrant retail business across 3 states. I think they're to be congratulated on that success. One of the things that also adds to their success is obviously that they treat their employees, their team, like family. In fact, some would say oftentimes they treat their employees or their team better than family. When I first came here, I was asked to achieve 2 goals. The first of these goals was to help elevate the company to the next level operationally, financially, and grow it internally. The second one was to try to find a way to separate Dick and Ellen from the day-to-day grind of the business over time so that they could enjoy some more free time. I must admit, I think we've done a really good job on the first goal, and we've accomplished that, and we continue to accomplish it further every day. The second one, though, I have to say I've failed at. Now, if somebody would do me a favor and right now just kind of distract Dick and Ellen, because I don't want them to hear this, but I secretly think they like being in the game. They like coming to work with their team. They like being involved in the success that they and Steve and all of the management team are creating. And I think that that's going to be a hard one for me to accomplish. In fact, I've failed at it so far. But having said that, I'm going to keep trying, Dick and Ellen. I'm going to keep trying. Congratulations, and thank you very much for letting me be part of your team and becoming a friend of mine through everything in our lives. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad. When we were younger, Dad would get dressed in a suit and tie and jump in a company car and head to work. And then we moved to Waynesburg. And I remember being outside on High Street and watching my dad drive down the street in an oil truck. And I remember my 11-year-old self being so confused. But then I paused and thought, wow, my dad, he can do anything. And what a powerful lesson to learn as a child. And also, my dad has taught me through this business the power of relationships, as that man can get along with anyone. And Mom, your work ethic is like no other. And also, the random acts of kindness that you do behind the scenes inspire me. So thank you for teaching our family values like hard work, perseverance, risk-taking, joy, resilience, and grit. You know, I've never formally worked at the company, but I've always felt a part of the family business. And as Claire would say, I love you to the moon and back.
My name's Bob Goyne. First thing I want to do and say right off the bat is I want to congratulate Dick and Ellen on his 40 years of running their own business. You know, I think that's just an awesome one. But Nancy joins me in congratulating you, and she also joins me in telling you how much we cherish our relationship together. Now, my relationship with Dick started with me as his football coach and his baseball coach. I'm going to start right there and we'll go quickly. Dick was a fine, great football player. Hit hard, did a nice job, and I can tell you hit so hard that I can recall we didn't have great trainers back in the day. Had no protocol for if you got knocked out either. So our process was simple. I ran out in the field, and he hit someone so hard that his helmet turned around. And when I got out there, I could see through his ear opening on his helmet, and I just looked down and said, "Are you going to be okay? Are you in there, Dick?" So that's how we treated him. He got back up and started to play again. And he was an outstanding student. He did some things really well. I think I'm the guy that caused him to get glasses because he also played baseball. And when I was on third base giving him signals, he either ignored them or he couldn't see it. I didn't think he had enough guts to ignore it. So I think he couldn't see my signals. But so anyhow, and by the way, he couldn't see a fastball either. He had a hard time with that. So I thought he played baseball and he did a great job there. But the real, I knew he was going to be successful. But that was confirmed is when Ellen came on board. When I met that charming young lady and know that they were going to be life partners, I thought all's going to be good for the Stucks, and they were. I know that they were an awesome couple. They're a loving couple. They're a terrific mother and father. They're terrific to their grandchildren. It's a perfect family. What worried me was when Dick told me they were going to buy a business. But the thing that took that fear away was when he said Ellen was going to be an integral part of it. Now my concern back to the other fear was, I just hope Dick doesn't get fired by Ellen, because they have been in that together and they've done so much. So that's good. I'm gonna talk to you, you people. If you work for them, if you work for them, if you are a friend and your family, you have those same type of integrity and character that they have. That makes it so. I want to say, just finally closing, I want to say congratulations, Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Have a happy and healthy new year, and to Steve, thanks for sending the information to me. Thanks for letting me be a part of it. But also, I don't think I did it in 1 minute or 2 minutes. But anyhow, love you, Dick and Ellen. Congratulations for being a great owner and a